Okay, there we go. We're back slightly. Okay, well, what time is it? I don't think, wait, what? Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. Sorry. Yeah, sorry for, like, doing this, but I just, like, have to, like, be sure. Oh wait, no, I didn't start at like 1, I started at like like 2 because like I had to like go out and pick something up for lunch. Yep, I knew it. Okay, anyway. But how are you gonna track out how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting the honor system, right? Because someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill, or I mean, whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. I hate no-nori games. Guess running away isn't going to be an option. And last but not least, the most important rule of all, you are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool.
I'm rather tyrannical one-sided rules, isn't it? Does that mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us?
Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. Oh, okay. And since it's highlighted, I'm guessing that's gonna happen at some point, huh? In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without resources. I tend to run this game as fairly as possible, otherwise things would get very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please, trust me on that. There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Okay, it has to be Darumi, because, like, look at this pose. And like, look at the light on the mask. Like, it looks exactly like one of Darumi's poses. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies of your own. Doing it is learning. Then again, I have seen like others with that pose before, but I wouldn't like I wouldn't be like as confident as I am right now. The sponsor looked up and shouted,
"Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun."
Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. Instead, I go back to my room prepared to leave the school grounds. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really needed to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in defensive battles, in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones won't collect our bodies in the revival medic. And the revival medic won't revive us. Death will truly be final. We have to be careful so we won't die. And if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team that there be someone there to have us our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We need comrades if we want to survive. Before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. So I'm gonna go talk to everyone to see if anyone wants to team up with me. For some reason, when I went out onto the rooftop, everyone was already there. There were no signs of Darumi or Hiroko, but almost everyone else was there.
Takumi!
Oh, hey everyone, great timing. Just figure out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end the game over the moment we take a lethal hit. Yeah, we're just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean.
Aha!
We're actually deciding in the teams.
Huh. In short, we're right in the middle of the draft meeting.
Oh, Buckle pulled a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sissidius. And the second team is all the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping by gender would make sense.
What we're worried about is Yagami is nowhere to be found. Oh!
He's a boy. He isn't. But it's entirely possible that he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point.
Oh! Well, we put Yagami in Team 2, then we should put Kiriko in Team 1.
Miss Tsuhara is very strong, so we're discussing giving preferential negotiation rights to the weaker team. Preferential negotiating rights. This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It makes sense if I was in the male-centric team, but... You have to play alone. Nobody wants you. You know what? Fine. I can take care of myself. Later. I was so shocked that my voice withered away in mid-exclamation. Why am I the one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are so suspicious of me. I thought we were clear things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was a sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Morioka. They destroyed Sure, too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. Yeah, but he tried to kill Sure right before I killed him. Yeah, but still, even though, and he had an intent to kill you all. But yeah, no, but still, and he was going to do it maliciously without any remorse. Okay, you know what? Shut up. All right, you're poking too many holes in my logic here. If you had a comrade who would kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you really want to team up with them in a killing game?
No way, you've got to be kidding.
But... And whenever you do something, someone inevitably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
He says with a smile on his face.
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
The Grim Reaper. It stung, but I can't argue. But I couldn't argue. It's true that I was the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. Came back into the past immediately killed Ado. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the killing game and encourage everyone to join with me. Because of that, Kurara died so brutally.
You gotta give us a join this game. Let Kurara will still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her to me.
She would have died anyway if I decided to ignore that killing game.
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
No, it's not. Kyoshka drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kyoshka, no. Moko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshka. Letting to won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now.
Sorry to give me. Kyoshka understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kara died. She has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking out on you.
I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea how everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was to make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did I all go wrong? Swear, luck or fortune or whatever. The hell she's called turn against you the moment you off Edo. I mean, not really. I mean, my first route, I literally got the comedy route, and all of you guys lived, and only Edo died. So, shut up. That doesn't matter. Right now we're in this timeline. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Everyone left out one after another, leaving me only one on the rooftop. Felt total despair.
Despair! Yes, that's right. Takumi, despair! Let it consume you.
This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karawa by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here, I was all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. And then I thought of something. That's right, Hiriko. I saw Hiriko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last Defense Academy.
So, we need to bring the second team to return combat power.
I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she would team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang the doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered, because...
Takumi, what do you need at this hour?
Hiroko, thank goodness, you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. So glad you're here. So glad. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul.
Gotta go back inside now. You're creeping me out.
Yet
it's strangely exciting. How you're praising me like this?
No, wait. Just hear me out, please.
You're not about to try to tell me about the
Wow.
about the word of God, are you?
No. Explain everything about what just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they call me the Grim Reaper. No one who would team up with me.
So you already have very low popularity. Let's hit it rock bottom then.
It hurts when you lay out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. That's right. I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's someone else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but...
I'm afraid I must disappoint you.
My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise, I'll be useful to you.
It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game.
Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too?
Please, I don't believe in that kind of crap. I have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner.
You do? Just then. God, okay, that was. I was confused, but okay, that was kind of fucking funny. All right.
Get lost, Takumi. Mr. Tear all mine.
Darumi. You know, actually, that was my second option. Can I go with Darumi?
mine! Oh, mine!
Oh.
Stupid puppy, I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl.
Ah.
Don't be mad at me, Mr. Circus.
What's going on? Why is Durumi barking?
Oh.
You know, this one's been overexcited and nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So, I turned her into my dog.
I don't understand it in the slightest.
I mean, she's a bottom, Takumi, come on. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little.
Come to think of it, Durumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. Guess she was already a dog at that point.
Oh.
I have a responsibility to make her mature as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Go away! That wasn't allowed! That wasn't allowed in the Yuri zone!
Huh, why does that sound familiar?
She's not mine!
I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Durumi. Guess I'm on my own then. Felt extremely refreshed after being so clearly rejected. Fine, I'll play it by myself. Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own, and survive all on my own too. Half sulking, heading for the entrance hall. There was something unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall.
Oh, pitiful! You must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or be hunted?
Huh? Were you waiting here so you can laugh at me?
No, I merely came here to give you some information. I failed to mention earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you.
Oh, sweet. So I can go hunt in the afternoon? Awesome. They're pretty prepared. How long have they been playing this?
Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle for my amusement.
Okay, let's do this. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find the invaders as close as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Just as I thought, there are a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. Oh man, I'm not even going to do this. I'm not even going to explore. Man, this is so lame. They've roamed around the ruins like zombies, with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. Sense the presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor bees were tailing me. Must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. Yeah, I know, right? He is getting his workout today. It's too bad I can't like explore on my own though. Anyway, welcome Zeta24. Hope you're doing okay. All right, time to attack with everything I've got. Yeah, I know, right? Like what the hell? I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. Bleh, excuse me. Hold on, let me take another drink. Oh man, what? The routes I've been playing, Takumi has been like solo leveling like non-stop. Oh right, I forgot solo leveling is a show. Whoopsies. All right, I'm sorry. Anyway, I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth, but I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Though, believe it or not, I actually got like the comedy route first time. Okay.
Let's do this! Time to use it. Good to go.
Alright.
Take this! Let's do this! Take that! All right, good to go. That's it. I've got this.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Say when.
Yeah. Like I was like,
This
huh?
should
I
do
can't
it.
believe how lucky I got.
Ready when you are.
I managed to get a good ending first try.
Let's go.
Wait, actually,
Here we
hold on a
go.
second. Okay, let's do this actually.
I've got this. There. Got it. Say when.
Okay.
Here we go. Time to use it. Good to go.
Yeah, sure. What was your first route? Now let's impact stab this dude.
That's it. Let's go. There. All right. I've got this. Let's go. Ready when you are. Let's do this. Take that. Good to go.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Here we go.
Where like everyone has like an obsession with like
Good to go.
Takumi.
This should do it.
I
go.
heard it gets pretty funny and pretty creepy at times.
One last strike.
Though I haven't like watched like any of it. I have seen like I have like seen like videos where it's like Kota Takumi out of context. And holy shit, like man, that stuff got crazy. Yeah, I figured because I mean like I thought okay, I know I want to like let Ado live, but at the same time, I do hate his guts enough to like where I want to like kill him, so like I killed him off, but yeah, like people like thought the same thing I did, but they were like, yeah, fuck it, let's let him live, and then all of a sudden they end up in the Kota Takumi route, and I'm all like, wow, really? I was already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions, which makes me believe that either Kodaka or Uchikoshi like secretly like wanted people to like get that route first, almost. But like I've actually had like more fun like in the killing off Ado route. Yeah. Though unfortunately that out of context stuff still gave me some context though. I realized some people were missing, so I'm gonna assume like they're either MIA or KIA in there. But don't tell me but don't tell me if they were MIA or KIA, because I want to find that out myself. Huh. I mean, yeah. In a way, if it is like the most common first route ending, that it might as well be the true ending. But I'm actually like getting like very deep into this. For some reason, Veshness wants to be the god of like something called Futurum. Surrey said something about Carla that like left me shocked, so that should be interesting. And now I'm convinced that we were in the Matrix when we were in those pods earlier. So now like things are like starting to get like very interesting. But hold on a second. Let me finish this up real quick. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body, but I couldn't afford to rest. And I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention. Alright, I still gotta do this. Gators drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after another, and they were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Up. Wait, what? Wave 2 of 3? Oh, son of a bitch.
My turn. Ready when you are. Time to use it. Here we go. Here. Got it. Ready when you are. Take this. Oh, here we go. Ready when you are.
Okay, let's see here. Agility.
This should do it. Let's go. Yeah! Got it! I've got this. There! Let's go.
Okay, let's see here. Move again.
Not bad. I've got this. Take that! My turn. All right. Say when. Good to go.
Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna end my turn. Alright, don't care.
Let's go.
Dang it. Okay, yeah, right here.
Here we go.
And then, okay, perfect. Alright, wave 2 complete. Oh, cutscene. Perfect. No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Theirs keeps streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. And we still got like plenty of potions, man. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing. Just then.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Oh my god, could it be everyone's second favorite yaoi partner?
Yugamu! Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
I love... I mean, I got tired of the fourth wall breaks in the comedy route, but this time it's actually not refreshing.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too? We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
Oh yeah. There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in that moment. Our breaths synced, and then we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. The battle was so awesome and legendary that became known as the Attack of the Purple. Attack of the Purple Hair Fusion.
I can't wait.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's do this! Say when. My turn! Time to use it. I appreciate it. Let's go! Say when. I'm good to go. I can't wait. How's that feel?
Okay, cool.
Let's go!
Alright, let's see here. Allies acting with 1 AP will have... Okay.
Harder!
I want to see if we can, like,
Let's do this! All right! I'm good to go. Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you? You make a lovely corpse. Good to go. Take this!
No, not yet.
I can't wait. I'll just put this here. I'm
No,
good to
not
go.
yet.
This'll do.
Not yet.
I can't wait. I've got this. This should do it.
Okay, now. Ah, yeah. They fell for my trap card. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a dork.
I'm good to go.
Okay, let's see. No. Actually, yeah.
Say
No.
when.
Okay, let's see here.
Ha! Let's do this. Here. Got it. Let's get to the killing.
All right, they go down,
I can't wait.
and they go
How
down.
about this?
Okay. Whew. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah, give me that BP. Okay. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. You were in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. Oh. Well, if it's an ad break, because I don't know, Twitch has been very iffy on my ad breaks lately, so I can't really tell. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right, I didn't get to thank you properly. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It was by coincidence that we met out here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Telling people is one of my specialties. Oh, no, that makes sense, actually. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like he like what's going on here. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder, don't be so wary of me, Takumi. Come on, we're bros, best buddies, potential life partners, come on. Wait, what was that last one? Bros? I got my eye on you, Yugamu. I'm not going to eat you. I'm not going to eat you, alright? Although you look pretty delicious to me. Oh, wait, what? How can I not be worried of an assassin? Yugamu Okage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask, why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I want to come gallantly to your rescue if you find yourself in trouble. Then I'll be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Oh God, are you in love? Do you actually like me? Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
Oh God, I don't know, Yugamu. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment yet. He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my oscillation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Would you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. Besides, look at us. We make the perfect team. You have red hair, I have blue hair. We both have purple in the middle of it. You're an average Joe, I'm an assassin. Come on, it's literally the perfect duo. Honestly, I rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with you, the odd man out, would just be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? It makes sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized. But if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? Really? Really? We get a choice here? Team up with Yugamu? I mean, I don't really have much of a choice, but why not? Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Then I realized that probably wasn't a good idea considering I don't know where it's been the whole day, so decided to find a sink to wash it real quick. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself much longer. For now, I wouldn't team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? Don't think they're gonna give awards give awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Come on, man. Come on, look at us. We're practically opposites. We're perfect for each other. While Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound, and the earth shook. But it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like a... I sensed a terrestrial gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Commanders are joining the hunt? That would be bad news. Just two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with the commander. A little bit of a reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. I wonder if it's Veshness. We cautiously made our way towards the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Yuriko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly! Let the bloodworks explode far and wide!
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me!
Oh, yeah. Crap! I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah!
Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Okay, Nozomi. Darumi, chill. Those two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Something feels off, though. Wait, you don't... Wait, you want to get the best couple after all? No, not that. Hiroko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? I mean, I did give Darumi doubles, I think. No. I think Darumi's are singles right now. She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this, and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has lately unlocked the talent potential in her Hemo Enema, making it bloom. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, you've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. Check the leaderboard. Hiriko Shizuhara, Dorumi Amamiya, Takumi Sumino, Igamu Omokage, Moko Mojiro. Huh. Well, at least we're in the top 5. Though for how long?
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come. I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today, and I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
Yeah, you know what? That actually makes sense. Since there's like less of us and more invaders to go around, we had like more opportunities to like kill, to like hunt them down. So the people who are in like large teams must have got less of the less of the points then. First round of this game will last until day 35. However, finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important. And besides,
You're cursed!
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
The blood
Kako.
of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Anyway, oh Kako, even when you're angry, you're still so cute. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent free in my head anyway. They're living rent free in my head. Okay, let's see here. Whew, what a day. Constant fighting and stress of a possible death has strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from fatigue, but...
Hey!
Can you explain what you're doing in my room? It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom buddies, hetero life partners. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud. Humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint. So we gotta come up with a long-term plan.
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry. Playing it by ear will the whole time is bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. He's making very good points. Can't you at least make clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper, if that's what turns you on, big boy.
Hey!
In your dreams. Oh, soon you'll be whistling a different tune, my dear Takumi. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come.
At ease, soldiers. It's time.
Ah.
Bedtime already. Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throw me out after exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all. How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Actually, I changed my mind. Sorry, Edo, but I now ship Takumi and Yugamu as a yaoi now. Stone cold, out now. Don't be such a tsundere, Takumi. After chasing Yugami out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. And then I woke up and he was back in my bed. And then I decided to say, fuck it. and do what it takes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Aw. Man, this makes me sad. Especially after all I did with... especially like I sacrificed myself to keep Kiyoshika alive in the zombie route. Or lady luck or fortune, whatever the hell she's called, turned against you the moment you offed Ato. But I got the comedy route the first try when I offed Ato. Shut up! That doesn't matter. Alright, there's a new route.
I'll not be teaming up with you for this game.
Their words from this morning reverberate around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? Came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? Well, what I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi. Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again. To earn points by hunting down invaders we can find. Any invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out the swarm invaders at 2 o'clock. I turned to the direction Yugami mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind the ruined building, like he said. I don't think they have noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Sure. Yamu clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, my feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in Killing Game with him as my teammate. Hold on, I gotta stand up to stretch real quick. Give me like a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Really had to stretch. Okay. My feelings I yet to catch... Okay. Situation of me participating in Killing Game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugami propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There are many things on my mind, but... Come on, Kimmy, time to sound the death knell for them. And they have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Okay.
Let's get to the killing.
Waypoint 2.
Let's see how they like this. I'm good to go. Good to go. There! I've got this. Let's do this. Time to use it. Say when. Ah! All right. I can't wait. I'll just put this here. My turn! That's it! Let's go!
Ah, damn it.
Not bad. Let's get to the killing. I'm good to go. Stinks, doesn't it? Let's get to the killing. How about this? Such a beautiful death. My turn. Yeah! Got it. Say when. Ha! All right. I've got this. Time for me to move. I'll kill them all!
Okay, since he's already debuffed, I'm going to use
I'm dead tired. Say when! That's it! Let's go! Here!
There we go. Did we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Vader is approaching at 3 o'clock. And I instinctively look to my right. They just keep coming. I prepare for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Here we go! Ready when you are! This should do it. Here we go! Yeah! Good to go! That's it! Got it! Here we go! Ha! I've got this. I can't wait. I'll kill them all! Kill the rest for me. Ready when you are. Time to use it. I've got this. Take this! All ready when you are. Ha! Got it! Let's go! Here we go! Ready when you are! Yeah! Good to go! Here! All right! I've got this! Yeah! Say when! Take that! My turn. Not bad.
Okay, perfect.
I've got this.
There we go. Really? No nice kills? Damn it. Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. Hold on a second. I actually need to close that window. It is getting kind of warm. Okay, back. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do you kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your hearts. That is all I had. That is all that is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work. Huh. You know, I guess that does kind of make sense. Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work. To be repeated without much thoughts or physical strain. So basically, I psyched myself into believing it's nothing. Does that really work? I mean, yeah, kind of. But, you know, at the same time, you shouldn't be like too complacent. Anything more concrete, like better way to move my body or something? The body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to critique. So it's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. Pretend to active killing is the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try Yugama's suggestion. Crept to an invader and that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. While entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword. Brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think about it. One after the next enemy, as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you become another person. Yes, you have the aptitude for killing. I sense it. the moment I laid eyes on you. That's you for killing me. I think you need to get your eyes checked. Or your eye, rather. It might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I didn't miss the obvious, and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Your gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I want to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation includes assassination. Besides, keep hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who you guys was talking about.
Over there, this will be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers.
I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. Quietly made my way toward where the voice and peered around from behind some rubble.
I feel like I'm starting to use my hemo, and I'm better now. Not even Commander can stop me now. I think.
Confidence is the name of the game, Sister Diaz. You and I both know nothing. Both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthen bonds. Don't start getting carried away, you two. Think you're invisible because you learn a thing or two is the best way to get to die on the battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong
Pinions?
for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. Ema, protect y'all with my life. In the name of Takamaru Yakishiji.
They're hunting here too. Takamaru, Ima, and Takako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa and Nozomi and others in the distance as well.
Why is fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive, and all that blood, it's so much blood. I feel that the invader I just took down still lingers in my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. I think a bigger one's coming. When did I bring any barf bags with me? Mr. Tsubasa, Tsubasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her to in place of a barf bag? Alas, the city knows no Dakota. Mr. Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. Are you sure Kyoshika isn't the Hojomanji sword? Isn't the Hojomanji sword pajamas? Pajamas?
Yeah, excuse me, sorry. Man. Girl voices.
Hojomanji sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it out. Let it all out. It will nothing back.
I mean, the world already ended, so like, you know, she can literally barf anywhere and we'd be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. The rolling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't have to mind me. Go on, get more points for yourselves.
We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another's what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match.
Not about so. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior.
Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. So many of the others refused to abandon Tsubasa, even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I just enjoy that relationship with them too. I can feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right. I've been alienated. Aw, poor Takumi. What I just saw will only serve to cement that fact. All those kind comforting words will never be for me. Aw. No, Takumi, don't say stuff like that. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than we were when fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to see the others. Seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. Got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything, except lie upright on my bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling.
You never know when the... Well then.
I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Like I'm being punished for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles can inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by all means, but at least everyone was my friend. except for that fuck Ado. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter. Is that you, Gamu? Maybe you wanted to discuss strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although, I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hiroko!
Good. I was just about to kick down your door.
What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm Jinx. Nothing good will come out of any association with me.
Oh.
Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? I just love broken men.
Wait, what?
Finally, let's your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else.
Including you, right?
You think so?
Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. Went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased me out and surrounded me. Had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hiroko's fault that I've been almost killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Yeah, I don't know what this is called, but I feel like Takumi has like something that like, you know, like definitely affects his like whatever you call it, self-esteem or conscious when it comes to stuff like this. Hiroko said nothing in response. to my irrational accusation at first.
You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you.
She took out a box she had been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation?
Open it. I think you'll like what you see.
I took the box and gingerly lifted the covers. Inside was... What? It was a dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait, the bee. Isn't this one of the sponsors' bees? You killed it?
I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Clara was killed to secure one. As a research sample.
What sort of research?
You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to the travesty of the game.
I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiroko talked about killing the sponsor. Sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now. Sorry.
We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the two weapons they wield.
2 weapons?
The bees are first. The other is the suit they're wearing.
That spacesuit thing? The one that the serial killer or the and the 2 guys that jumped me in the zombie route had on?
Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power.
She was right. We attacked the fellow with all our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The Alpha clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you of finding something?
My research on the suit is already in progress. I expect to discover its weakness in the near future.
Really?
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've done anything but I've not done anything about the bee or the identity of the sponsor yet.
And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower?
Something like that. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor?
If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me. If you want my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have to come over again today to do this.
Where are your brains? Try to remember my exact words where. I'll not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understand the implication that I was teaming up with you outside of the game instead.
Oh, sorry. I guess I can see past that big bush you're beating around. Wow. Okay, that's actually a pretty good one, Tsukumi. But nothing but dismisses of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side.
That was literally 5 seconds ago. Why did you flash back to it?
I don't know.
Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now.
The person I am right now?
Well, duh, you've been possessed by Gi like three times these routes.
It sounded like that there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it.
Takumi Sumiyo I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust, however. You killed Ato on the night of day 2. I want to be traitor. I wouldn't get to do anything out of line. but we're still attempting to kill Sire, so you know, attempted murder. But apparently we don't count that here in Japan. That created some doubts in me.
Huh.
I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That's why I've been assessing you from a slight distance.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like she's still time traveling as well. Similar to like how I'm doing it, but still.
Just to see whether the person you are right now can be trusted.
I'm starting to make sense now. Like she wanted to come with me to second to last defense academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. Excuse me, sorry.
Okay, chat later. Let's be on our way. We're gonna find the definitive answer to my question. Until that day. When the game's sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You first attacked that unknown enemy in order to save her. You don't care about what might happen to yourself. You were like the ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know.
Oh, so I don't have any Gi data in me yet?
The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
What are you calling generic? My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me. After being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else.
There, I said this. Now, are you willing to talk with me to bring down the sponsor?
Wait, oh, whoops.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, okay, so according to my Twitch, there's an ad break right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that took longer than I expected. Okay. I want nothing more than to do just that, but I'm already in team with Yugamu. What you do about him?
Oh.
So welcome to join us. His knowledge of biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that being.
He may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of the discretion and deliberation.
That's where your leadership abilities come into play.
What? Leader, what?
You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in?
I'm not the leader type. Barking orders. It's just not my kind of thing.
Are you sure you kind of took the lead in my timeline, last timeline?
Yes, but that was my prime self. All right, I'm the time travel self. All right, I've already lived this life so many times that I know I can count on you, Takumi.
Excuse me, you expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days?
Oh.
I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn the situation around.
We'll turn the situation around. Being the invincible sponsor of the game. Sound impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiroko, of all people, somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep, clinging to the small ray of hope that had lightened up in my heart. Oh, interesting. They keep on... Interesting. Like... I mean... Again, this is probably like the quality of life update that they had. Morning. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, this must be like the quality of life update that they had, like recently, but yeah, yeah, it's an I mean, it's not automatic save feature, but it is a save feature. Probably to, like, help, like, with, like, any decisions. Oh, an alliance. Sign me up. Hold on a second, actually. Okay, we're still on day 28. And already got, like, another 4 more potential endings. An alliance. Sign me up. Yugamu agreed to join the Anti-Sponsor Alliance so readily. I almost felt disappointed. That's it? You're not going to think about it a little more? We're going against someone virtually invincible, you know? Or do you like a little challenge, Yugamu?
Yeah, I like a little challenge.
It's a risk, a gamble, that may very well end in our own deaths. Same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? We may not end up in the last place during the first round, but what about the second round? What about third or fourth, and so on and so forth? We'd be completely worn out by then. Would we be able to drive away any commanders who choose to launch an attack during that time? Either way, our strength will slowly be sapped away. Exactly. None of the others I've noticed yet, but we're standing at a crossroads of destiny right now. Either way, either would break free of the situation, either by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death by the game as the game drags on. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay, interesting. So if I picked no, I would have gone through like a quote-unquote non-canon route, I should say, or a split-off route at some point.
Either we break free of the situation, either by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. So can you imagine how grateful I am, Hiroko, for taking the lead in revolting against the status quo? The thing is,
His expression darkened.
I have no major course of concern with this alliance.
What's that?
Hiroko's current teammate, Darumi. She's made no secret of how much she loves killing games. Hard to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to this game. You know what I mean?
I'm sure Hiroko will find a clever way to hide it from her, or something. She said as much last night. Well, what does Darumi think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game. She may get mad because she loves her killing games so much.
I'm getting a secret from her. She's merely an in-game partner, that's all.
Oh.
I was never going to let her join our anti-sponsor alliance.
Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place?
I'm sure she has her reasons. That she won't reveal even if we press.
Ah yes, femme fatale. Thy name is Hiroko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Point taken. We'll put Darumi on the back burner for now. So what exactly are we expected to do?
Good question.
Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The immediate plan falls apart.
Wait.
The immediate plan falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from the outcome.
Understood. Safety first.
Okay, so the plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed the first round. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from that outcome. Okay. Basically, on the hunt in the morning, the anti-sponsor alliance activities. Focus on the hunt in the morning and anti-sponsor alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the alliance is?
Oh.
I want the anatomy and abilities of the speed to be thoroughly analyzed. This will primarily be Yugami's job, since he's good at dissection.
Good. You mean good? You mean fabulous? I'm dying to get my hands on one of those bee remains already. By the way, what's your role?
Giggly, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsors. Focus on whether they're an individual or not.
How exactly am I going to do that? Look up books in the library or something?
Oh.
Horses for courses and all that jazz, right? Best person to ask about invaders will be an invader herself.
Oh.
So Eva then.
Yeah, Hiroko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'll leave the interrogation to me.
You think she'll be cooperative? She's a foreign commander we captured in prison. I doubt she'll betray her companions so easily. I know. Let me tag along. I'm quite the killer torturer if I do say so myself.
No, you stay far, far away from her and wipe that drool off your face. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Eva, and I wasn't about to let this lunatic flush that down the proverbial toilet.
Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiroko's general directions as instructed. That means going out there to earn some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi?
Yeah, ready when you are. We took our weapons and went around attacking the invaders, loitering in the ruins. Okay. I apply Yugamu's advice from yesterday in treating the killings as mundane work. Lifting up my sword quietly.
I'm bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work. I kept repeating to myself in my head. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work.
No, that sponsor isn't one of us.
When I asked Ava about the sponsor's identity, she flatly rejected the possibility of them being invaded.
Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it.
You must have solid proof to be sure.
That proof is the strangers of their abilities. If they were truly to one of our ilk, they wouldn't be using blood-sucking bees to fight.
What do you mean by that? These are taboo in your religion or something?
No, the bee, blood-sucking. The absorption of the divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I already know that, but still, it's kind of interesting lore. Divine blood, meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins. Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. That reminded me of something similar. I had heard during my previous 100 days. Oh wow! Look at me back in Suray's party. You know, Emina, or cryptoglobin was it? Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader, since they absorbed Karara's cryptoglobin.
First of all, if the hosts were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind?
Huh? Yeah, good point. Kinda makes sense that for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. The sponsor was neither Special Defense Unit nor School Invader. Does that mean they were unknown third party?
By the way, Takumi, you don't mind me asking.
Eva suddenly changed the subject.
Remember that favor I asked you for the other day? Did you bring it for me?
Oh, come on, Takumi!
You know, my mask? You returned it to me, like, for 5 fucking days now?
Right, she did ask me for her mask a while back. We already seen that cutscene game. We get it, she feels exposed when she's not wearing it. Sorry, Eva, I'm gonna have to back out of that, go back on that promise. You'll have to bury your face for a little while longer.
Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
She grabbed hold of the cage bars and as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes.
Exposing our face is embarrassing. As walking around outside without clothing. Do you enjoy humiliating me? This is prisoner abuse.
Ah, wow. I haven't seen this Eva expression. Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the timing's not right.
What do you mean the timing's not right?
The mask is a symbol of your identity as a commander, right? Wearing it will make everyone realize that you're also a target for the invader hunt. As commander, Eva was most likely one of the targets for this game. Yeah, well, I mean, good point, but at the same time, if we do kill her, she's it wouldn't count like towards the points to like the invader hunt. But then again, she doesn't know that, so we can keep that to ourselves. Her death will likely result in a lot of points. If anyone realized that, she was bound to be murdered sooner or later.
Hey!
Can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe, that's all.
I can protect myself. I'm not known as a hero among my people for nothing.
Okay then, why do you go out like a total punk in the slasher routes then? And in the murder mystery route then?
Because fuck you, okay? Plot reasons.
But you can't use any of your powers when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck.
But...
Look, you just have to accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed. I'm not gonna get your mask back no matter what. Eva looked entirely unconvinced. It seemed like she was about to protest again, but...
This is awful.
She sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation to me. Hey, cheer up. Once the game is over, you can have your mask back, okay? A maskless life isn't that bad. Once in a while, see? No risk of heat damage to your face. Oh wow, yeah. I've seen that one last stream too. I'm very sorry. I gotta say, I kind of like Eva when she's angry. Don't take that out the wrong way, but mainly because yeah, don't take that out of context, but you know, it's mainly like, you know, variety and stuff that I'm talking about. Can the invader hunt organic life detection device, liver mortis code? If a member of a special team loses all their code their die permanently, they can no longer be revived. When they enter that state total death, the number will appear on the back. This is known as the liver mortis code. Correctly? Okay. Oh crap. She ignored my encouragements and apologies in favor of glaring at me through half-lidded eyes.
You're so useless. I can't even fetch a simple mask for me.
I thought I'd be matching things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her?
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me.
Oh, well, damn it! Now I'm upset that I missed that.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me.
Yeah, that does seem kind of out of character for her. But then again, I've always seen her like as like a robotic personality, or you know, like her like faking it for us to like blow us up. Eva, sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you call me useless?
Do you have a problem with me speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot, the enemy of all maidenkind, downright pervert. I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
okay, that's kind of funny. Oh man, that's so funny. I gotta listen to it again.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot, the enemy of all maidenkind, downright pervert. I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
Pervert!
I didn't even know the invaders had lawyers. Eva had done a complete about face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady from just now into the sharp-tongued witch? The sharp-tongued bitch! I'm guessing these are your true colors, huh?
Oh. Yes, I'm done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits after all. All that hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you just give it back already?
Shock of not being able to get her mask made Eva burst into tears. She had been putting on an act all this time. I was astonished by that fact and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but what am I supposed to do now? I couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everyone hates me. Quietly left the courtyard as to not agitate Eva any further. After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I got out of Eva in a notebook. And then once night fell, bedtime announcement played. By rights, we should be all turning off the lights and jumping into bed right now, but
The Alliance meeting shall now begin. We shall take turns to share our findings of the day with each other.
You've been decided that the Anti-Sponsor Alliance would be holding nightly meetings in my room to exchange information, starting from tonight.
You saw Takumi. Learn anything new about the identity of the sponsor?
Huh?
Yes, according to what Ava told me, I shared the results of the investigations with everyone. About how the bee could not have been a weapon of an invader. Blood-sucking was a taboo to the invaders. So the sponsor couldn't have been one since they sucked blood. They sucked Kurara's blood. In conclusion, it's quite likely the sponsor is an unknown third party. To us, or the school invaders.
Huh?
That's all for me. Oh well, I haven't seen that Kiriko's expression.
We're already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party. This is highly displeasing.
Oh.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. That was remarkable work for a person of your intelligence.
Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while?
No.
Oh.
I'll work on it if I feel like it.
Oh, come on, Hiriko. I've already seen like all the other endings where you kissed Takumi, where you said where you thought Takumi was special and all that stuff. Don't lie to me. So that's a no. Allow me to go next. After dismembering the dead bee and investigating its anatomy, I made several discoveries. First of all, the bee was modeled after a type of parasitic wasp. A horrible species that parasitized the bodies of a butterfly larva to feed off their innards.
Oh.
So basically, the bee was simply a scaled-up version of a parasitic wasp. There's just one difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. Bees and hornets usually their stingers use their stingers to inject poison into the enemy's body. This giant bee, however, uses it to suck stuff out, like a blood collecting device of sort. It makes more like a mosquito than a stinger. You all saw the bee use it to suck the blood out of Kurara. Yeah, she was drained in a few seconds, a testament to the strength of its suction. But it does bring up another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood it sucks. So where did Kurara's blood disappear to?
Maybe it was warped into another place instantly.
It's likely that's what's happening.
Huh?
Maybe it's designed to transfer all the nutrients it sucks up into the sponsor's stomach.
In other words, the sponsor's using the bees to consume cryptoglobin.
Just a hypothesis. If that had turned out to be true, it would mean the sponsor absorbed Kurara's blood. Thought of my friend's blood being used as food sparked an instant rage within me. Roid rage. And that's all I've got. Let's hear what Hiriko has to say now. Any progress about the sponsor's wearing?
Yes, I'd venture to say that there has been some major progress, much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by the sponsor in the near future.
There's a spare suit?
Oh.
Yes, and I've almost pinpointed its location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates.
Hiriko previously said the sponsor's invincibility came from that suit. If we can secure something similar, wouldn't that make us invincible as well? Where's the spare suit? We can look for it together.
No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself.
Why 3 sets of eyes are faster than 1, right?
Because I'm the only one who can find that place. Something terrible beyond my imagination may happen if someone other than me discovered it.
You know, it kind of looks like she's cross-eyed in this portrait right here.
So don't even try, understand?
Her assertive tone made clear that there would be no further discussion on the matter. Something that could cause the usual placid Hiriko to get so worked up had been extraordinary. Okay, I'll respect your wishes, even if I don't understand them.
It's for the best.
Moving on. What's the plan for tomorrow and beyond?
I need you to continue your research. we're having dire lack of information right now. Don't forget to keep earning points in the game as well. Stay in 6th place or higher.
Oh.
Let's also avoid situations that may end up with you dying to mere minions as well. Rule with safety first. If you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life and kill you myself, Takumi.
Why only me?
Because if anyone will screw up, it's you.
I'll be fine. You got this with me, and I'm not that bad of a fighter myself. You should be watching out for yourself. You're the first to die last time.
Please, are you talking to me? I'm much stronger than the Hiroko you knew. Do me, and I can take out a commander. We'll do it by ourselves.
Darumi, huh?
Dennis' expression darkened for a minute.
Hiroko, I just don't get it. Why would you team up with Darumi of all people? I'll be brutally honest. The fact that your team doesn't sit right with me.
Huh?
She loves her killing games. I can't imagine she won't at least try to sabotage our work if she finds out about it.
Oh crap.
Rest assured that she'll never find out. She's just my in-game partner. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm talking about the what-ifs right now. You can't guarantee that it won't happen. You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her.
No, I'm not letting her out of my sight. She has a more important role to play as well.
Which is?
I can tell you. I can't tell you.
Why not? Shouldn't allies share as much information with each other as possible?
Yama continued to question Hiroko about her reason for teaming up with Darumi, but she kept quiet throughout. The alliance meeting ended only slightly on a slightly sour note because of that. All right, day 29. Okay, perfect. It had been 4 days since the game started, and I had gotten used to fighting outside the academy. I wandered around the town quietly in search of invaders, strike them down using a little as energy as possible. Okay, more or less the same. Okay, it's just work, yada yada yada. Take their lives. Attach yourself. It's just work. Nice. Seems like I'm pretty good in good form today. I doubt it. I would end up in last place in the first round if I kept this up. And just like that, I'm out of water. Hold on, I'll be right back. I want to get some real quick. I do need more to be honest with you. Bleh.
So I pick up a few snacks. Sharing my survival alone wasn't enough to put me at ease. The ultimate goal of the anti-sponsor alliance was to put an end to this game by killing the sponsor. What was the sponsor hoping to achieve by making us do this? I couldn't get that one thought out of my mind as I cut down one invader after another. Huh. In a way, the sponsor and Surrey were similar. Both were trying to make us fight against invaders. Except Surrey never ordered us to fight outside the academy. He always insisted that we fought on the academy grounds. On the other hand, the rules laid down by the sponsor basically forbade us from doing so. They were designed to make us fight outside. Why was the sponsor so determined to make us fight out here? Huh. You know, I'm wondering, like, maybe like the people on the artificial satellite like figured out we're time traveling and stuff to, like, you know, get things like fixed and stuff, but at the same time, like, they're probably thinking to themselves, oh wait, if they keep time traveling, and they're gonna figure out the truth of, like, you know, like what's really going on, because, you know, like, because, like, remember, we still don't know what we're fighting for per se. I mean, yeah, sure, the fate of humanity, but like at the same time, we never got anything to, like, confirm that. No message relay from the satellite, no communique, no nothing. So, like, maybe the people up on the artificial satellite are trying to, like, you know, stop us now. You know, get us all killed. And, you know, like, start over again. Do you not want us using the revival-matic? Dying outside meant our dead bodies can be revived. What was the sponsor's objective? To ensure that anyone who died would stay dead? Hey Takumi, did your hands go on vacation? I was jolted back to reality by Yugama's teasing. Sorry, just thinking about something. It's dangerous to think and kill at the same time. There's a fine line between familiarity and carelessness. Keep your mind on the hunt for now. Don't forget that Hiroko warned you last night about getting killed. You're right. Sorry about that. I refocused my mind on the task at hand. With my sword in hand and my mind clear, I resumed the work of hunting down invaders. Yugama and I then spent the better part of that morning killing together. Aw, how sweet. We returned to the academy a little past noon and immediately made our way to the leisure lounge. Still up there. Moko's pretty high up too.
I'm surprised Tsubasa is still up there. There we checked our latest ranks.
I'm in 4th place, and Yugamu's in 6th.
Our positions had slipped from the first day, but we were still within the top bracket. Since it was already the 4th day, it's unlikely we would tumble all the way to the bottom this round, unless something catastrophic happened.
Shoma's currently in last place.
I had told myself not to look at the other positions, but my eyes naturally drifted to the last spot. Speaking of leaderboard positions...
Tsubasa's is surprisingly high.
I know, right? Surprised too. She's likely benefiting from the points sharing system. What point sharing system? You know, it just hit me. Nozomi had her class armor on. I mean, yeah, I know. Technically, I know technically Kurara was like pretty high up there, but still, like Nozomi has a gun. And, like, they literally had a paralyzing bullet. How come they couldn't just use that to, like, shoot down the fucking thing? Unless I'm getting my priorities mixed up. What, you haven't noticed? There's a way to earn points in this game without killing any invaders yourself. Yama took out a notepad and started drawing some sort of diagram on it. Let's say, for example, 10-point enemy appears in front of you. Kill that enemy by yourself, you gain 10 whole points.
Oh.
But if I help you in the fight, I gain percentage of those 10 points. Could be 50-50 or 80-20 split, depending on the situation. All it hinges on how much the person contribute to the fight. Simply joining forces. Simply joining the fight earns you at least 10% of the points. Tsubasa's Himo Enma is very, very versatile, and I'm so sure she's earning points by supporting the others. Yeah, I know, right? She's a fucking monster. So every member of the team gets some credit as long as they work together, like in sports. Strange but fitting comparison. Weak players earn points by focusing their efforts on supporting others. Strong players gain support by offering to share points with those who do. This game may not be about pure combat prowess, but how well we work together. We're being tested on our teamwork in a killing game? A killing game usually pits participants against each other, but the rules of this one clearly lent itself by fostering teamwork. Had this been implemented to adjust the difficulty of the game or to our level, or did the sponsor have just some ulterior motive? I returned to my room unable to quash the indescribable wave of nausea threatening to bowl me over. What should I do this afternoon? My role in the anti-sponsor alliance was to find out identity of the sponsor, but it's not easy as it sounds. I feel like I need a clear direction, like where I was supposed to even start. If only I had a hint of source to help me get the ball rolling. I suppose I'll just have to ask around. Asking around for information will be the best to find clues that might shed more light on the matter. Asking around, yes, that's what I'm going to do today. Others would surely be shocked to see the most unpopular guy in school right now approaching them out of the blue. But I can't just hole up in my room all day without at least trying something. Still myself before dashing out of the room. I'll talk to everyone.
I still have to talk to her, damn it. Oh, huh. She's right here.
Takumi!
Tsubasa lowered her eyes awkwardly as she called out to when I called out to her.
I'm sorry for abandoning you the other day. Okay. Did everything turn out alright after that?
Yeah, I managed to walk away with my life somehow. Gamo and I are a team now.
I'm just glad you're safe. I don't want to see you anymore of my friends dying. Though that means Shoma's is in trouble for the first round, huh?
Why?
He's not taking part in the game at all. Takamaru's been pulling out all the stops to invite him, but he refuses to leave his room.
I see. Shoma is probably going to be the first to die if things continue like this. But we could save him if we took down the sponsor before that happened. Tsubasa, do you happen to know anything about the sponsor? Try and find out their true identity.
That's a question I like to answer myself. What did they show up to make us take part in this killing game? Never makes any sense.
Okay. God, we're still on day 29. Okay, just your roomie out here. Probably playing slots like last time.
This is bliss!
Whoa, who just shouted?
It's I, Durumi! And I'm Shadow because this is the happiest I've ever been! Yeah! Killing game, check. Mr. Shiriko's laptop, check. Killing every day and night, check. And check! And Mr. Shiriko's loyal laptop in a killing game. What else does a person need to be happy in life? Just thinking about how I'm going to ring the innards of those invaders tomorrow. Listen, so many
Endorphins?
into my brain. I may just pass out from the sheer pleasure.
Everyone's enjoying the current situation with every fiber of being. I still can't understand why Kiriko would team up with someone like that. Okay. I wonder, is he still in here? No. I thought for sure like that guy would be like,
oh hey Takumi, what's up?
Alright, she's probably still gonna be pissed at me, so... Eva was in her cell, looking as dejected as I left her. She was clearly still aghast at not being able to get her mask back. Okay, I guess that was it.
Do not speak to me as if we're friends. I'll never, ever forgive you for sending Lady Crow towards dismal death.
Ah, she made that choice herself.
Begone, accursed Grim Reaper, and give Lady Crow back to me. Calm down, Kyoshka. I'm sorry, Takumi, but Kyoshka's still very angry about what happened, so...
I knew I wasn't popular, but actually having such a vitriol spew directly in my face was a sobering experience. Aw. Man. And I like Kyoshka too. Alright, parking lot. Hey Takamaru, can I have a minute? I'm gathering information about the sponsor right now, and...
Sorry man. Sorry man, I ain't got nothing to say to you. You're just bad luck these days. Everything you touch turns into ashes.
Bad luck, huh? Just part being the school jinx, I guess. Oh, come on, man. You at least gotta have some information about the sponsor.
Info about the sponsor's identity? Oh my, are you investigating that too?
2. As in, you're also looking into this?
You bet. I even tried to film a day in the life of the documentary of the sponsor some time ago.
Day in the life?
No!
First, I made a camera in the gift of mag, and I tailed the sponsor for 24 hours. That way, if I ever revealed their face during that time, we'd catch them on film, right?
And did you?
Oh, I wish. They cling onto that spacesuit like it was their championship belt itself.
How is it possible to carry out any sort of daily routine with that suit on? What about food?
Oh, the sponsor doesn't eat.
Doesn't eat.
Yeah, I never saw them eat or sleep even once. Just kept buzzing out orders to their bee underlings, day in and day out.
Sponsor can stay active for 24 hours without any food or sleep. It sounded unbelievable to me, but Milka wasn't the type to tell tall tales.
We're dealing with a real main event headliner here. But better be ready for the Royal Rumble if you're trying to unveil their real identity.
Alright, thanks. Okay, I collected quite a bit of information. I learned a lot, and I was glad I mustered up the courage to talk to everyone. I put the information down in a notebook. I prepared for the nightly meeting. For the Anti-Sponsor Alliance, the bedtime announcement was a call to action instead of a reminder to rest. It's time for us to gather and report on the day's findings. So now we know it's highly possible the sponsor doesn't eat or sleep. And still manages to be so powerful. You should just quit sponsoring killing games and go make a killing in the business world instead. Who wouldn't be impressed by a corporate soldier who can work all day and all night? This is neither the time nor the place to be joking around. It's precisely the time and place to be funny. Morbid humor is the best way to deal with morbid situations. That's just how strong the enemies we're up against is, right, Hiriko?
The sponsor person is an enigma. Stay active for 24 hours without any sort of nutritional replenishments, or dealing with a robot.
You can't rule out that possibility considering what little we know about their identity. Or, they could be Darumi from another timeline.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for the job as well. That was a remarkable work for a person of your diligence.
Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while?
Was that a joke? It must be. Your existence is one.
Well, aren't you something yourself?
Oh, I just love breaking you, Takumi.
Allow me to share additional findings on the beast's anatomy next. I got down to business today by dismembering the bee to its smallest parts. Some interesting truths were uncovered as a result.
Like what? Okay, despite a tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardness to match. The joints snap out if you place it even out of place if you even look at them wrong, and the stinger comes off without much effort as well. It's as fragile as life itself. But it can't be so weak. The beast killed Kurara like it was nothing. Their bodies were likely enhanced by some supernatural means when they were still alive. Okay. Okay. Oh god damn! I keep on hitting the wrong button. Supernatural. In other words, hemoenema.
The ability to move around without needing to eat, rest, hemoenema enhanced bees. The more we try to pry the sponsor's business, the more their uncanny strengths we seem to discover. But none of them proved to be the sponsor themselves was impossible to defeat. If we could just find a way to get them out of the invincibility suit. Last but not least, let's hear what Hiroko has to tell us. Did you find out that spare suit that you talked about?
Yes, I pinpointed the location yesterday.
Oh.
If all goes well, I should be able to get my hands on the suit by tomorrow.
Really?
Oh.
I honestly wasn't expecting to find it so soon either. Once we actually have it, uncovering a weakness or two should be trivial work. Unfortunately for the sponsor, the invader hunt is about to draw to a premature close.
An end to this abominable invader hunt seemed like a dream, but Hiroko seemed confident the odds were in our favor. Anything we can do to help secure the spare suit?
Quite a lot. In fact, I'd venture to say I couldn't possibly recover the suit without your help. The suit is located somewhere to the south of this campus. Actually getting the suit is going to be the easy part. The thing is...
Oh yeah.
If the bees flying around find out what we're doing, all of our efforts will go down the drain.
Because then the sponsor would realize what we're up to.
Oh.
That's why we're going to need a little bit of creative prep work to hoodwink these roaming bees.
That preface, Hiroko shared with us a brief outline of her plan.
Our operation commences at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Three of us will the three of us here plus Jerome will head south to the direction of the town.
Oh.
Once we're somewhere in the vicinity of this area, we'll start hunting down invaders. As we do, we will destroy the ruins around there in the flashiest way possible, kicking up as much dust as we can. As the sun dropped invisibility to camouflage to secretly move to place with the spare suit without being discovered by the bees. We'll meet once I find the suit. I'll rush back to the school to examine it until we can discover its weaknesses. After we ascertain a way to destroy the invincibility suit, it's showdown time for the sponsor.
Hiriko's plan was simple but bold. We would absolutely end everything tomorrow if circumstances allowed. Both the invader hunts and the sponsor themselves.
Oh.
Wait, help me, Takumi and Yugamu?
Yeah, but there's so many variables. What if the bee gained its visibility faster than before? What if the bee has heat detection signals? What if Darumi finds out what we're doing and blabs to the guy? There's so many variables that can go wrong here. And I know I'm saying basically I know I'm basically saying Murphy's Law, but still there isn't to say there's still a chance. I mean, as long as we make it pretty flashy when the buildings come down and kick up all the dust, she should have a serious window of opportunity to make that happen. With earnest plea for help from Hiroko, without her usual barbs, was straight yes for me. I nodded vigorously. Of course I'll help you. Let's get that soon. Bring down the sponsor together. I'm against this plan. I won't be joining it. What's gone into you, Yugamu? Is there something wrong with the plan? Nothing is wrong with the plan, per se. What's wrong is one of the participants. Yeah, even he's skeptical about Darumi. Hiroko, why are you letting Darumi join the operation tomorrow? You've been insistent all this time she's nothing more than an in-game partner and not a member of the anti-sponsor alliance.
She's very strong. She'll be useful in combat.
That's nice, but what guarantee is there she won't turn around and slit our throats after learning of our plan? She lives and breathes killing games. I can already picture her lunging at us, unrestrained anger when she finds out what we're trying to do, trying to put a stop to our beloved game.
You're overthinking this. She'll be too engrossed in the game to ever know what we're doing.
That's my point, see? It's counterproductive to let someone so engrossed in killing games into our confidence.
I disagree. I'm bringing her along tomorrow, by hook or by crook. I have my reasons.
Oh, such as? The discussion was leading nowhere. Neither Hiroko nor Yugami seemed willing to compromise. Tomorrow's operation will be aborted if we didn't find a way to break the stalemate. I had to do something. I'm afraid I have to take Yugamu's side on this time, Hiroko. We're putting our lives on the line tomorrow. Yet, at the same time, you're trying to involve someone outside the Alliance. You can't blame us for feeling hesitant.
Even you think so?
She averted her eyes and bit her lips. I don't know. Maybe we should... maybe we should, give it a try now.
Fine. I won't ask for your help anymore. I'll get the suit myself.
Hold on. I'm not finding fault with you or anything. I reached out quickly and grabbed Hiroko's hand before she could leave the room. You understand you have secrets you can't fully share with us, and we know you have your reasons. But can you at least tell us something? It has to be something out of the ordinary, right? You're not the type to insist on doing things your way or from your selfish reasons.
And are you so sure I'm not?
Because you entrusted me, so I trust you too. It was Hiroko's turn to. It was Hiroko who trusted me and brought me out when everyone else was shunning me and calling me a jinx. If she needed help, I wanted to do everything in my power to help. Quietly pleaded with Hiroko while intensely staring at her in the eyes, praying hard that she would trust and lean on me. And then it was a sigh of resignation.
The trouble with your generic face is how completely disarms me when you're spouting the occasional hero-like rhetoric. For some reason, it also turns me on. Very well. You'll have full explanation on why I must bring Doremi along.
Really?
Yes, but not here. Outside. I'll be waiting for you on the roof. Come alone.
That she exited the room, but her wanting to meet with me alone will be... Oh, for the love of murder. I'm the outcast now, huh? I don't mind. Go ahead, Takumi. I'll be right here, keeping your bed warm until you return. Yeah, thanks. I'll be right back after what she has to say. Also, don't touch my bed. No promises. Please promise. No. I left Yugami behind my room and went out to the roof. Huh? Hiroko. I didn't see Hiroko on the roof, even though she said she'd be waiting for me there. Unless she went back to her room.
Over here, Takumi.
I turned toward the direction of the voice and saw Hiroko seated on the ledge. She was staring intently at something. I followed her gaze and... The wall of fire? Oh, the artificial satellite. There was the artificial satellite floating in the night sky. I wonder what happened to our moon. It must have had something to do with, world death or something, but still. The artificial satellite in the night sky.
Do you long to see the people living there again?
Her questioning was sudden and unexpected.
course I do. That's what I'm fighting so hard for.
Yes, you would be right. We're all fighting here because there are people we want to see again. We'll be able to go back to them after this war ends. That's what motivates us to keep going. In other words, that's why we're so determined not to die here. However, Darumi has none of that. She's got nowhere to return to.
Oh.
Nowhere?
Really?
Surely she has family who can take her in.
No, dude, she
Not
can't.
all families are worth going back to. Not that I expect you to understand.
Yeah, she's right. I didn't understand. How could I? It was my cherished dream to be surrounded by my parents and Karwa at the dinner table again someday.
Takumi, do you know why Darumi is so enamored with killing games?
No?
It's very simple. She grew up in an environment that was like a killing game in itself. If
Oh,
she'd let
snap.
her guard down, even for a brief moment, she'd be abused by her parents or teachers. Punishment
Oh, snap.
awaited her at every turn for no reason other than the adults in her life having a bad day. None of the
Christ.
grown-ups who were supposed to be looking out for her reached out to help in her time of need. You see? Just like a killing game, right?
I had an inkling Darumi may not have come from the best family environment, but I had no idea it was that bad. Yep, I remember this.
I'm not surprised that you have someone else without giving anything back. And abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. Alright, just like how I ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Dad goes to see the horses races on Sunday afternoons and beats me when he loses bets.
She wasn't kidding about that.
And when you go through life living like that, you can't help but wonder, why only me?
Yeah. That's understandable.
Why am I the only one suffering like this? Why can't everyone suffer together with me? Young and old, male and female. We should all suffer together. Use up our lives, our very existences, to entertain ourselves through misery. That's why she loves her killing game so much. It's the closest thing to her ideal world she can find.
So she was being dead serious when she talked about wanting to start a killing game.
Dead and buried 6 feet underground.
Yep.
She would have given her life for it.
What sort of mentality could drive a person
Her
to be that
wish
desperate?
to see the whole world turn into a killing game was never going to come true under normal circumstances.
What sort of mentality could be drive a person to be this desperate for a killing game to begin with? Okay.
But as fate decreed, that wish somehow actually did come true.
When the sponsor showed up,
Sponsor of the killing game suddenly appeared in midair one day. Doremi must have felt like her childhood dream was finally coming true.
She's on Cloud 9 right now, living out a dream that once seemed impossible to achieve, and she intends to die in it, after playing to her heart's content.
Die? Even though her dream finally came true?
Exactly. Now that her dream has come true, she has nothing to live for anymore.
She didn't look like someone who wanted to die, though. The few times I've seen her outside the academy.
fact, you guys were slaughtering the school invaders together quite enthusiastically.
Someone who fought with such a wanton abandon in a situation where there was no coming back from death couldn't exactly be mentally sound, now could they?
I guess you're right. She was right. Someone with normal sensitivities would be a lot more cautious about this.
Without me keeping a close eye on her, she'll be running headlong into the largest group of invaders she can find.
Makes sense.
If I don't keep forcing her to return together, she'll keep on fighting, even past her limits. Even after returning, she always wants to go right back out to continue the hunt. It's not easy for me to keep pulling her back. She's basically committing slow suicide. I can't take my eyes off her for a minute.
Is that why you're so insistent on bringing her along for tomorrow's operation?
I just don't want to leave her alone to her own devices. A short while's fine, but I get the feeling we may be taking a while tomorrow. I have to take her along. If I don't want to come back to a dead Darumi, this whole plan would be pointless if even one person dies.
I was completely dumbfounded. Hiroko was serious about saving everybody's lives. But then again, Hiroko had always been like that, even last time.
My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But if it's not enough to defeat the invaders, all of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me.
She would ensure no one got left behind by snatching them from the jaws of death, even if it meant taking their place. Her tenacity in this respect had saved me, and now was saving Darumi. I was now saving Darumi. My body trembled involuntarily when I realized the depth of Hiroko's determination. Had to admit, she was a real hero here.
I feel bad for Darumi, but this game needs to end. The sooner the better. She's never going to come to her senses unless she first wakes up from the sham of a dream. I'm begging you here, Takumi. Help me tomorrow.
Of course. How can I possibly turn down a request from this awesome hero standing before me? Aw, someone's in love with Hiroko now. I mean, I guess this makes sense. I mean, he ain't gonna get Nozomi now. I'll convince Yagami to help as well. Can't believe he'll turn us down. After I explain the situation to him. 4 of us will rampage through the town together tomorrow, put an end to the invader hunts. Both stretched out spontaneously and exchanged a firm and solemn handshake. The only thing going through my mind at the time was what I could do to protect Hiroko's kind-hearted resolve. We worked together and defeat the sponsor, and then let's get to the best day 100 together. But I was too naive. Kind-heartedness had no place on the battlefield, because it was Hiroko's kind-heartedness that led her to end up like that. Uh-oh. Oh, did she die again? Day 30.
Hiroko!
Oh, crap. It's Merv. She was lying on the ground with the blood pouring out of her back. This is a mortal wound. There is no way she can recover from this. The attacker, if I remember correctly, is the
Squad 3 Commander!
What is the commander doing here? Why is Hiroko lying in a pool of her own blood? Was she defeated by that commander? Nothing makes sense. My mind was in a state of confusion.
How did this happen?
Our plan had been proceeding smoothly. We set off early, reached the part of town south of the school, and started doing battle. We were using the flashiest skills we had in our arsenal, and we hunted down every invader in the area. This was to draw the Flying Bee's attention to us. Sometime after the battle began.
Hiroko secretly left the area like she had planned in order to secure the spare suit. These were struggling to count the points Yugamu and I were racking up at the time, and didn't seem to have noticed her sudden absence. Felt like the plan was actually going to work. All I had to do was wait for Hiroko to return with that suit and would lead us to victory. Then something unexpected happened. I took my eyes off Darumi, who had been fighting with us for only a short while, and she vanished in that moment. She probably got overly excited and decided to expand her hunting territory. I panicked. Hiroko would be heartbroken if anything happened to Darumi. I ran around the vicinity in a desperate attempt to locate her, all the while imploring her in my heart to not do anything reckless that might end up making Hiroko sad. I was praying hard for her safety. And just as I finally caught sight of Darumi on the other side of some rubble, the unthinkable happened. I couldn't make head nor tail of the scene that, no matter how long or hard I stared at it.
Why? Why? Why is this happening? Get a hold of yourself, Takumi!
Snapped back to my senses at Yugamu's yelling. Yugamu, Hiroko's down, most likely by a commander. Yugamu's face twisted into a hateful scowl. He turned to look at the commander. That's why I didn't want Darumi to come along. She's too high profile in a lot of ways. You can't blame me you can't blame the enemy for zeroing in on such a tension-grabbing target on the battlefield. I'd wager the commander attacked Darumi first in this case. And when Hiroko tried to help her, the commander attacked Darumi, and she was rampaging around. As she was rampaging around, damn it! When Hiroko tried to help, she got struck down instead. What do we do now? How can we save them both? Run away. That's what's. The operation's failed. But we can't abandon them. There's nothing we can do to turn the tide of this battle, especially not against the commander. We need to survive and carry Hiroko on Hiroko's will. Yama's decision was sound. The best outcome we could hope for right now was to avoid all of us dying. But did I really want that? What was the point of surviving if I had to abandon a friend to do it? Abandoning Hiroko and Darumi to escape, and what other chance or jump in to save them without caring about the consequences? Save Darumi. God damn it. So many decisions. Alright, what time is it anyway? Alright, it's almost 6, so I can probably go for like another hour. But I think I'm gonna... I think I will save Darumi, because, well, we're kind of low on manpower, and besides, you know, I do want Takumi to, you know, like, salvage his reputation real quick, so we'll go with that. I want to save those two. You better get out of here before the commander notices you. Don't be crazy, Takumi. You won't accomplish anything by dying here. I know, you're absolutely right, but... I mean, I got nothing to go back.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino. but the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
Hiriko's put her trust in me. I won't abandon her now. Besides, there's nothing really, I don't really have any friends to go back to anyway, so might as well help out Darumi. I cleared my mind with a battle cry and charged into the fray. Once I reached Hiriko and Darumi, we launched into a painfully one-sided battle against the enemy commander. Oh, come on, I can totally kick this guy's ass all by myself.
Ah! Alright, so came to save us? Huh? Thanks, bruh. I just rewind to you after you came all this way, but we're totally headed for a game over here. This is your girls already out of action, but I'm basically about to kill over too. Looks like we're buying ourselves a one-way ticket to hell. Why don't we just accept and die together, and all die together?
Yeah, the energy talk, you can still fight. Take out the weaker enemies first.
You got it, boss.
My turn! This should do it. Ready when you are. Ha! Got it! Good to go. That's it. Here we go. Let's do this! Yeah! I've got this. Take this! All right.
Looks a little dangerous. Stabby, stab, stab! Okay, all right. I'll use it. Get back! Okay, your turn now.
Let's do this. Let's go. Say when. My turn. Time to use it. Let's do this. This should do it. Say when. Time to use it. Ready when you are. This should do it. My turn. Time to use it. Let's do this. Ready when you are.
Crap.
Say when. One last strike.
Oh. Huh.
Anyway, let's get the feeling like Baron's just playing with us.
Yeah, considering, I mean, I kind of wish the other bomb would have, like, you know, blew up in his face, because, I mean, heck, I think we would have had a shot.
Ooh! Instead of you attacking, you just stand there, all missing like.
I guess he knows he doesn't need to get involved directly. We're already outnumbered now, class. It's only a matter of time until they overwhelm us. Damn it. You really are too dumb to live sometimes. Do you really think you can take on a commander with just the two of you? Yagami, what are you doing here? I told you to run. I'm just making the most logical choice here. Choice I can. Can't afford to lose you, Takumi. We'll have no chance of winning the war if we do. That means our only choice is to do something about this sky, so we can all get away. Let's do this! Let's do this, guys. Give it everything you got and take him down! Alright. Better not have gotten all of his HP back. Okay, good.
Time for me to move. This'll stop them in their tracks. I'm good to go. I can't wait. Here we go. This should do it. Thanks.
Let's do it to it! Does it hurt? Fine. Get away from me! Boring.
No, not yet.
I'm good to go. This'll do. Time for me to move. I'll just put this here. Good to go. Time to use it. Say when. This should do it. Good to go. Time to use it. I owe you one.
Okay, yeah, now it's in our turn.
I'm exhausted. I'm bursting with power.
Alright.
Here we go. That's it. Good to go. There. All right. I can't wait. Let's get to the killing. This'll do. Thanks. I'm good to go. Stinks, doesn't it? Let's go. Let's get to the killing. This'll do. Ready when you are. Take this! Got it! Damn it!
Alright, cool, got his ass. Wait, really? Huh? What? It's no use, he's too strong. What? Oh, come on! I could literally kill him right now!
At least he's playing with us. Extra fighter or two is not gonna make any difference.
Oh, for the love of murder. He's gonna kill us anyway. You could at least go all out too. Half-assing makes this whole thing feel cheap. This is why I hate fighting invaders. Don't give up. There has to be something we can do.
Yeah, dude, we're done. Let's charge in one last time and get blown to smithereens. I always wanted to go out like a bunch of dirty fireworks. Go!
We all have options. Are we really gonna die here? But just when it seemed all hope was lost.
Take my cryptoglobin.
Oh my god, she's alive! I heard Hiriko's voice faint and weak, but still determined on my comm channel.
Oh, we do have comm channels.
Gah!
Hiroko, I thought you passed out.
Never mind, that's just absorb my cryptoglobin. It's the only way.
Absorb your cryptoglobin? What are you talking about?
Am I not being clear enough? I want you to kill me. I'm going to die anyway. You may as well take my power and save yourselves.
But you're my friend. I can never kill you.
I may die, but you still have hope. You still have the spare suit. Use it to figure out the school sponsor's secret and defeat them. Kill me, so you can survive.
You can't be serious. There's no way I can do this. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure we can, like, you know, we can probably like kill this guy, like, no problem, and probably like take you back if we like stop the bleeding. But you know, that is a long shot. I might say that like as a like little, oh come on, you're fine, but yeah, that's still like a long shot if I'm being serious. A really, really long shot.
I'm not asking, I'm telling. Do it now. Take my power and survive. Durumi!
For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Durumi had thrust her knife into Hiroko's back.
Mistress Hiroko! Mistress Hiroko! Your power flowing into me! I can feel you inside me!
Ew. Aw. I tried to stop her. Oh wait. Try to stop her, but it was too late. As Durumi absorbed more and more of her blood, Hiroko's body began to shrivel up and dry up.
Oh man, I never fit for this kind of energy before. I'm in the zone now. I feel like I can fly, like I can do anything, yahoo!
Durumi threw back her head and let out a crazy cry of elation, totally at odds with what just happened. Don't you realize what you've done, Durumi? Just killed Hiroko. Save your reclamations for later, Takumi. Now that's reached this point, we have to see it through. But Hiroko is... Durumi's overflowing with power right now. She might actually be able to beat that commander. Gon was right. Durumi was stronger than ever. She rushed around the battlefield like a berserker, swinging her weapon in every direction. Even charging at the commander without the slightest trace of fear.
No one can stop me now!
By the time we were able to take stock of our surroundings, we realized the commander was no longer there. Did he just leave? Yeah, it seems that way. Damn it, I want to kill that guy. He's always easy to kill. Had we really won somehow? It didn't feel real. Relax, he's gone. I don't sense any trace of his presence anymore. Also, the thing Hiroko gave her life to get us is still here, and it's still intact. Ngamu held up a suitcase, and Hiroko had brought from the school. I wonder if it's the same briefcase that Gaku used for like the whole painting thing. Most likely had the spare sponsor suit inside it. We've done what we set out to do. Make no mistake, this is a win for us. It's just we had to pay a pretty big price for it. Aw, don't show me that. Yama's gaze wandered towards Hiroko's body. It was bad enough that she sustained fatal damage trying to bail Durumi out. But then her cryptoglobin was absorbed by the very person whose life she'd saved. As for Durumi herself, she was just staring blankly up at the sky. I can only imagine how she felt, having killed someone who'd been like a sister to her. I wouldn't call her sister like Takumi, but let's just keep going. Before I could say anything.
Yeah.
Durumi! Her eyes rolled in the back of her head, and she fell to the ground. Looks like she finally ran out of steam. You'll have to carry her for now, Takumi. I'll dig a grave for Hiroko. Here's a good resting place for her as anyway. Yaman began digging with an old piece of wood, and when the hole was big enough, gently lowered Hiroko's body into the ground.
Hiruko. I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
Damn it, again. I won't let your sacrifice be in vain. I'll use the suit you worked so hard to get us to figure out the sponsor's weakness, and then
I'll defeat them and end this game. I promise.
we returned to the school, determined to carry out what Hiroko had started. Unfortunately, what? I have no idea where to start with tech this weird. Gamo and I had gone back to our room to look at the suit, but looking at it, was about all we could do. Neither of us knew anything about electronics or wearable technology or whatever. It was that made the suit tick. Analyzing it, how it worked and how to get it past its defenses was going to be hard, if not impossible. Well, it's a protective suit made of some kind of specialized material. That's all I can say. Yeah, and we both use the suit in another timeline, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, I can't figure anything else out either. How can something this flimsy block our attacks so completely? We worked so hard to get it. This feels like such a waste.
Hey!
Darn it! If only we had someone with actual engineering knowledge on our side. As if in an answer to my exasperated cry. Someone's here at this hour? You don't think it's the sponsor, do you? It's not totally out of the question. You might have realized we've got our hands on a suit just like theirs. The bell rang again. Again. Pwah. Pretending I wasn't here would only put off the inevitable. The sponsor was relentless. If I was going to die anyway, might as well put up a fight here and now. Took a deep breath and opened the door. Tsubasa! Definitely had expected to see her standing on the other side. Since the game began, everyone except Yagami and Hiroko had been keeping their distance from me. Tsubasa's eyes were downcast. She looked like she might start to cry at any moment. Hey, what's wrong? Howdy, Tsubasa. You looking pretty grief-ridden this evening? Something bothering you? We'd be glad to listen if you want to talk about it. I have a feeling we're not the kind of people you really want to confide in, though. Yama's laid-back attitude did nothing to put Tsubasa at ease. Eventually, she did speak on her own.
I'm sorry, Takumi. I'm so sorry.
All of a sudden, she burst into tears. Calm down, Tsubasa. What's all this about? What are you apologizing for? It's because you didn't let me join your team. You don't have to worry about that. I'm doing fine.
No, that's not it. I was there, Takumi. When Hiroko was fighting the commander, I was watching the whole time.
Huh?
Tsubasa was there too?
I went to help. If I'd acted, my anima could have used it. I could have used my car to get Hiroko and Jerome out of there and bring them back to school. I was so scared, I couldn't move. And I was wondering what I should do. Hiroko got wounded, and then she... I'm sorry, Hiroko. I'm sorry, Takumi. I just stood there and let her die. I know apologizing won't fix this, but...
I had no idea what to say. I knew all too well how much it hurt not being able to save someone. That's why I knew nothing. That's why I knew nothing I could say would take away that pain. But before I can even try. You're right, Tsubasa. A simple apology isn't going to cut it. Yagami got there first, speaking in a harsh tone I hadn't heard him use before. You didn't save Hiroko when you had the chance. That also put our lives in danger. That's not the kind of crime you can just wipe clean. Letting someone die is basically the same as killing them. All you and you had the gall to give Takumi the cold shoulder, at least he still has a shred of human decency in him. That's more than I can say for you. Yugamu, I know you're mad, but that's going too far. Tsubasa already feels terrible. She doesn't need you to make him worse.
No, it's fine, Takumi. He's right. I'm always like this. Whenever there's any kind of conflict, I just go with the crowd. When Gaku died, I suspected you because that's what everyone else was doing. It was the same when we decided to form teams. Everyone said to stay away from you, so that's what I did too. I never stand up to make important decisions for myself. And now Hiroko is dead because of me. Yumi's probably heartbroken too. I could have stopped it all that from happening.
Wow, she really did see everything. She's probably still in shock.
I'm a terrible person, aren't I?
Yeah, we could have... hell, we could have probably used you to, like, kill the commander at that point.
Treating my friends' lives with so little respect. It's so disgusting. It makes me want to puke.
Tsubasa didn't stop dry heaving. She vomited all over the floor, tears still streaming down her face.
You're amazing, Takumi. You jumped right into the fight. That commander, and tried to save Hiroko. I can't believe I've been so awful to you all this time. I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry, Takumi, for everything.
I'd be lying if I said I was ready to completely forgive Tsubasa and call water on the bridge. But I wasn't going to hold anything against her, not when she was already suffering this so much. Just the thought that I was still capable of some kind of compassion was comforting in itself.
You can cry all you want, but it's not going to erase what you did. The world wouldn't need the police. Wouldn't need the police if atonement was that easy.
What's with you today, Yugamu? Tsubasa's made some mistakes, but you don't need to be so hard on her.
Tsubasa, if you really want to make up for letting Hiroko die, there's just one way.
Indirectly or not, you caused a death. Now you have a duty to save lives instead.
Save lives? But how do I?
Oh, just a suggestion. But how about you join up with me, Takumi? We're working on something that could save everyone. And we just so happen to need somebody with your particular set of skills. It's kind of like carrying on Hiroko's legacy too. This is what she gave her life for. Of course, it'll mean putting yourself in a lot of danger, but what do you say? Will you help us?
Tsubasa didn't say anything for a while. She just stood there, staring at her feet. Then she nodded, as if she'd come to an important decision.
Okay, I don't know what you guys are up to, but if it can save everyone, I'm in. So what do you want me to do?
When Tsubasa said that, Yugamu turned to me and winked. Now it makes sense. He made her feel worse, so she'd feel like she had no choice but to join us to atone. Can't say I like that he manipulated her feelings like that, but we do need all the help we can get. Here's how it is, Tsubasa. I told Tsubasa about our secret plans. Now we form an alliance to take down the sponsor and end this game. And how, thanks to Hiroko, we now had a spare of the kind of suit the sponsor wore.
A spare suit? Whoa, awesome! It's the real thing! I see. Hiroko risked her life. Risked everything to get this.
Yeah, but this stuff, it isn't really our area. We've got no idea what we're supposed to do with it to learn anything useful.
What do you think, Tsubasa? Do we need some kind of special machinery to analyze this thing, or what?
Maybe we should take it to the metal shop.
Maybe we should take it to the metal shop. We don't want anyone to find out we've got this, though.
Somewhere we can investigate without being seen, huh? I might be able to help with that. You see, there's a secret lab. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who knows about it.
What, secret lab? What the hell?
When you guys see it, it'll knock your socks off.
It's that crazy?
You'll understand once you get there. Come on. I'll take you there. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
I swear, if it's... I swear, if it's the same one we found in the murder mystery route, I'm gonna flip. Huh, interesting. There's another timeline we can like go here, but like, you know, this one's like blocking us off, so. Oh, that's weird. According to this, it doesn't say Hiroko's dead yet. We gathered the suit and left the room, letting Tsubasa lead the way to the secret lab she found. Oh, it's this place. Finally arrived at the race stage area in the gym. Oh. Huh. I wonder how she found this. Wait, how did she find this? We didn't find this till like... Oh. Oh no. Five, 4. $162 centimeters. $159 centimeters, 5'3". I mean, it would be a tight squeeze, especially in the chest area. No joke intended. But yeah, it looks like huh. That's weird. She didn't get like doubles from absorbing Hiroko's crypto glove. Finally, okay. This is your secret lab. I guess people don't come here at all that often.
Back up, guys. You're gonna fall. Go sit on the edge for a sec.
Huh?
Fall? Where? Tsubasa shoot us to the edge of the stage. We knelt down and began pulling the broken floorboard. All at once, the board came loose and then... a hole. Peeling back on the board had somehow made a huge hole appear in the stage.
I happened to find a map of this room when I was fixing the corpse recovery drone program using the war room computer.
Okay.
Sorry, I kept it a secret all this time. I always wanted a place like this I could have all to myself.
Oh. No, you made the right call. Now we have somewhere we can talk without worrying about being overheard.
I want to warn you. Try not to be shocked by what you see there. Even if you are, try not to scream. It's like an echo chamber down there.
Shock, scream? What in the world is in this lab?
I don't know if I can explain it all that well, but it'll be easier just to show you. There's a ladder leading down. Come on, before anyone sees us.
Sure. Followed Tsubasa down the ladder into the secret basement room. Sure enough, we were greeted at the bottom of... what greeted us at the bottom was something I'd never imagined. I had to hold myself back from letting out a wordless cry of surprise. Inside the lab was a large machine that looked like some kind of spaceship. This is the escape pod. I'd seen it before, of course, at the end of my first 100 days here, but I never expected it to see it here like the others, like this.
Yeah, I was shocked when I first saw it too. I knew it must have been a pod you told us about. This place is probably designed to store it until it's needed.
Is there any chance you can get it working now?
I thought about that, but it's no good. It's locked up tight, and there's no way to get in. We could probably force it open, but we can't exactly go into space with the damaged door.
Good point. Must be security measures to stop anyone using it before day 100. That's the only time we're allowed to leave the school.
Well, we can't think about the pod ladder. Let's concentrate on the suit for now. Do you need any machinery from the metal shop? We can go get it for you.
No, I should be fine. There's plenty of gear in here for me to get started.
I looked around the lab. It was full of miscellaneous machines and equipment, probably stuff Tsubasa had brought in already. There are also a lot of weapons for some reason. Jesus, woman, you're packing heat.
I figured I make those and keep them here for emergencies, just in case we ever need to hole up in here. I stuck some food supplies in too. Help yourselves if you get hungry.
It's a real stronghold down here. It'll be a perfect HQ for the anti-sponsor alliance. So, how are you going to investigate the suit's capabilities? You got any experience in mind?
Basically, I want to know how to break down through the suit's defense, right? The fastest way to figure out is try a bunch of stress tests to see how it holds up. For testing its resistance to stretching pressures, elastic and plastic determination, we can start by getting a better idea of the fracture toughness.
Oh god. Okay, it's very tough to maintain your voice this long. Deformation, fracture. Some of those terms were lost on me, but at least one of us knew what we were doing. Okay, well, let's get started. Figure out the suit's weakness. Figuring out the suit's weakness is only the first step. Once we've done that, we're taking the sponsor down. Spend the rest of the night testing and analyzing the suit any way we could. Day 31. Next morning. And we went to the Leisure Lounge, where the sponsor was loafing around as usual. Hey! Hey! Then all of a sudden, I found myself in a hay shouting contest with me and the sponsor. Hey! 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 Hey!
Oh, Takumi, what are you doing up this early? Did you miss me?
You could say that. I wanted to see you. Anyway, do you have time to talk?
Hardly a respectful attitude to take towards someone in my position. But I'll allow it. You are one of my accomplished hunters, after all.
Hunter, me.
No need to be so modest. Just take a look at the results speak for themselves.
Sponsor gestured to one of their bees and brought up the display of the leaderboard.
I honestly didn't expect you to gain this much of a lead so quickly.
Huh. Well, I guess that makes sense considering Hiroko died. Oh, ad.
The advent of a dark horse like yourself makes this game that much more exciting.
At some point, I made it all the way to number 2 on the rankings. Hiroko had been one at all this time, but now she's dead. I was catching up.
You've made impressive contributions to my little game. I was just thinking you deserve some kind of reward.
Reward, huh? Since we're here, how about you play a game with me?
Very well. If that's what you want, what shall we play? As I said before, I'm grateful for you to becoming such an accomplished hunter. I'm even willing to turn a blind eye if you ever want to bend the rules a little.
It actually helps a lot because what I want is a duel to the death. I want to fight you. I want to win, and then I'm ending this stupid game of yours once and for all.
So comes this. Very well. Activate your class armor in Hemo Anima. Attack me all you want. Your sword is no more of a threat to me than a blade of grass.
Sponsor clearly didn't consider themselves in any danger. They stood there radiating absolute confidence, knowing that nothing I could do to hurt them. Nice it's you to be so laid back, but I won't be attacking you with my sword. I'll be using this crossbow. I brought a crossbow Tsubasa made in with a Giftomatic. Normally, using conventional weapons like this would be pointless, especially against an invincible opponent like the sponsor.
Fool! What are you thinking? Turning something like that on me? Such insolence! I will not stand. Andre should use Hemo Enema.
Just like that, the sponsor's confident demeanor vanished, and they began to panic. Looks like we were right about the suit's weakness. We performed every kind of stress test we could think of on the spare last night. We discovered something very interesting.
I know, the suit isn't actually all that strong. It'll distort from just a little force. It's not that much tougher than a regular protective suit. A long knife or something could probably cut through pretty easily.
Oh, like maybe like a gas-powered power saw? That doesn't make sense though. The suit is that weak. Why don't any of our attacks work on it? Is this a spare one? Is the spare one maybe a fake? Maybe. Is it actually different from the sponsor's one?
No, it's the real thing. The material is the same as what the sponsor wears anyway.
So why is this one so much weaker?
I think it's not weak as much as built for purpose.
What do you mean?
Ever since I saw the suit, something about it seemed, it has been bothering me. It looks like some kind of protective gear. So, what is it supposed to protect its wearer from?
Not sure I follow.
Workers at nuclear power plants wear suits to protect themselves from radiation, right? Firefighters have ones to protect against high temperatures, and divers wear ones have ones for water pressure. Protective suits are made of specific hazards in mind, stuff that only certain environments and scenarios. There are not a lot of use outside of those scenarios. Have you ever felt an actual radiation suit? They're basically paper thin. I think it's the same with the suit. It's designed to protect against one particular threat and nothing else.
Protective gear for a specific threat. Oh, Hemo Enema. Let's really try to think over what Tsubasa had said and what it could mean. What kind of scenario was this suit built for? That was obvious enough, to protect the sponsor from our attacks. The first time we thought we fought them, we attacked with every bit of Hemo Enema we could muster. But at the end of our assault, the sponsor was still standing, without having taken the slightest bit of damage. It was like our attacks. Our Hemo Enema had no effect at all. And then it hit me like a bolt from the blue. I knew what the suit was for. I knew what threat it was guarding against. Of course, the suit is designed to repel any and all of our Hemo Enema attacks. But the trade-off is it's weak against regular attacks, isn't it?
You let your imagination run wild. I'm invincible. Your pitiful intellect cannot hope to underestimate my power.
The sponsor's voice was calm, but they were clearly shaken. I had no doubt we were right about this.
Hey!
I only wish I noticed it sooner. The suit only blocked Hemo Enema attacks, not physical ones. It was such a simple weakness, but I can see why I hadn't thought of it until now. Our first encounter with the sponsor was totally demoralized us. We attacked him with everything we had, our very strongest attacks. And now one of them had worked. This person was invincible. It's no use trying to fight them. That was the idea that had been planted in our heads that day. After sowing that seed out, we all accepted that we had no choice but to do what he said, but to do what the sponsor said. Now we know the truth. One trick is exposed. The con artist behind is finished, just like this game.
I'm warning you, Takumi. Stand down. We can't forget this ever happened.
This is for my friend! I pulled the trigger and fired off 3 arrows in quick succession. The
The pierced suit was buried themselves in the sponsor's body. There was no hiding it now. My attack had clearly done damage. There were holes in the suit now. We weren't dealing with an invincible opponent after all.
We did it.
All right, stab him. Okay, stab him and don't stop stabbing him until he stops breathing.
Did you see Hideko? We broke through the sponsor's defenses.
No, about you, Kumisumi. I'll confess I didn't think you'd ever figure out the secret to my suit. For this, at least. Oh, I must congratulate you.
Gee, thanks. It's an honor, but it's your death I want. Now, not compliments.
You die, don't be ridiculous. This game has only just begun. Aren't you forgetting something, Takumi? This suit isn't the only weapon I have at my disposal. I still have...
I heard the familiar cacophony of buzzing and beating wings as the bees flew down from the ceiling. They sounded angry. I'd broken a rule after all. I'd injured the sponsor.
My suit may not be an immovable object, but my bees are unstoppable force as ever.
Yeah, but you're near the pool, so guess what I'm gonna do next?
Oh crap.
Ah!
Well now, Kumisumi, do you think you can defend against this?
No, there's nothing I can do about your bees. But if they attack now, I'd be riddled with holes and have every last ounce of my blood drain. If they attack me, that is. That's why I'm tagging in. Good work, Takumi. You played your part beautifully. But against someone with a proper protection, things wouldn't be so simple.
What? Who are you? Why do you have that suit?
It's me, Yugamu. Guess you can't tell because of the voice, huh? Apparently the voice changer came standard with these suits. This one distorted Yugamu's voice to sound just like the sponsors. Oh. Well, I'm still gonna use the Yugamu voice. We decided to borrow one of your precious suits for a little while. Seems like the best way to stop me getting turned into pincushions. These stingers were powerful. That much was true, but that was because they've been augmented with hemoenema. Despite a tough, grandiose appearance, it does have quite a harness to match. The joints snap out of place if you look at them wrong, and the stingers come off without much effort as well.
Oh.
It's fragile. It's as fragile as life itself. But it can't be so weak. These bees kill Kurara like it was nothing. Their bodies were more likely enhanced by some supernatural means when they were still alive. Supernatural, in other words, hemoenema. Okay, the suit repelled any hemoenema attacks with Yugamu wearing one. These were no threat at all. You and that suit have given us a lot of trouble. Now we're using the same technology to defeat you. You know how it is. What goes around comes around.
Insolence. This will not stand. Don't you realize who I am? I'm the one who spreads death across the planet. The all-seeing, the all-knowing Game Master,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut you off there. We really don't have time to listen to your final monologue. I'll take it from you, Takumi. Go! Right. We both started running. I ran for the door while Yugamu charged right toward the sponsor. These dutifully flew to protect their master, but all in vain. Yugamu swatted them aside, and one swipe of his arm, killing them instantly. That suit made him the worst possible opponent for them going up against. Finally, Yugamu reached the sponsor. He opened his clenched fingers to reveal what he was holding.
All it takes is a little ultra protective gear, practically useless. So the first thing we need to do is open a hole in the sponsor's suit. Any one of these ranged weapons should be enough to do that.
Right. If the suit is weak against physical damage, a gun should do the trick.
No marksman though. I'm probably more likely to hit my target with something like a crossbow.
Once the suit is torn, the sponsor won't be immune to cryptoglobin attacks anymore. That's where this comes in. Stuff this bomb in the hole, and the sponsor will get burnt to a crisp.
It's also a tiny mechanical sphere. Oh, it's like a fragmentation grenade? Right.
This baby's filled with undying flames. All it needs is a little impact to detonate it. It's basically a downgraded version of the one we used on Veshnas. But I could only make it once, so we only get one shot at this.
If one of these bombs could destroy Veshnas, it could destroy anyone. That includes the sponsor, whoever they really are. We had our plan. All that was left was to sign rules and iron out the details. Spasa would stand ready with a fire extinguisher outside the leisure lounge in case anything went wrong. I used the crossbow to puncture the hole in the sponsor's suit. Then Yugamu would be the one handling the most dangerous part of the plan, actually detonating the bomb. Sure about this, Yugamu? You'll have to get really close to the sponsor to put the bomb in their suit in the first place. If anything goes wrong, you'll be left wide open.
Don't worry about it. I'm really good at ramming stuff in holes that look like they'd be too small to fit.
I'm trying to be serious here. I'm going to have to ask you to stick to the matter at hand.
What? What? That's what I do. I'm an assassin, man. Come on. Sure thing, Takumi. Or you can be the one sticking it into me, if you prefer. You know me. I swing both ways.
Stay on topic, big boy. In spite of the usual devil may care attitude, I couldn't tell Yugamu what was serious. His fists were clenched tight. He was determined to end this game, even if it meant risking his own life, killing the sponsor. He was prepared to do what he needed to be done.
Get away! Don't you dare touch me with those filthy hands!
Undaunted, Yugamu grabbed hold of the sponsor. He slipped in the miniature bomb into the hole in the suit, and then one little hit of the undying flames enveloped the sponsor's entire body. I'm still your father, Takumi! Our tormentor withered in pain, convulsing like a charred dancer. At some point, the sponsor's vocal cords must have burned away. They weren't screaming anymore. They were making hollow choking noises. Even with the flames eating away at every fiber of their being, the sponsor held on for life as long as they could. And finally... Wait, what? They let out one last unnatural, almost inhuman scream. The flames still licking at their body. They collapsed onto the floor. Spasa and I stepped back into the lounge, and we stood there with Yugamu, watching the sponsor burn. We didn't want to risk taking our eyes off them in case they suddenly came back to life somehow. Fear rooted us in the spot. We had to be sure. We needed to see this person die.
They're really dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, no one could possibly survive that.
Then we really won. We won. The moment I said the words, I suddenly felt a lot more real. It suddenly felt a lot more real. We'd taken down the invincible sponsor and ended the invader hunt. Yo, what the hell's the noise in here? We heard a weird voice shouting, "Yeah!" or something. It sounded like nails on a chalkboard. Hey Nozomi, are you standing in the pool right now?
No. There's an explosion too.
The others all came running in. The sponsor's death cries must have echoed throughout the school. Takumi Sabasa, what are you guys doing? Get over here.
That's right. You have to get away from the sponsor.
Oh, of course. With Yugamu wearing the suit, they think he's the sponsor.
Hey guys, you've come... you picked the perfect time to join us. Come warm yourselves by the fire.
Fire? But it looks like there's a person in there.
Well, Fiend, did you incinerate one of our friends for your sick entertainment? Be gone! This has gone far enough. It is time for the Hojomonji sword to cut you down. Wait, Kyoshka, I don't think that's a sponsor. It's Yugami.
Huh?
Now that you mention it, it does sound like him. What's the deal? What's going on here?
Oh man, that was a close one. Whew. But then again, I'm sure even Yugami assassination skills would help him, at least in this section.
If Yugami's the sponsor, and the sponsor's Yugami, then who the heck am I?
You're Mogo.
Tsugumi Tsubasa, you got some explaining to do. If that's Yugami in the suit, where did the sponsor go?
Huh? Just stay calm, okay? I'll explain everything. Took everyone through what our team had been doing. Starting with me, Yugamu, and Hiroko forming our secret alliance. Now Hiroko somehow knew a way to get our hands on a spare version of the suit the sponsor wore. Wait, was Terumi in one of those as well? In that group as well? That first mission had succeeded, but at the cost of Hiroko's life. Then Tsubasa joined the alliance and figured out the suit's weakness, allowing us to put the plan into action. So you see, we don't have to worry about the scores or executions anymore. It's over. We won. I thought they'd be happy to hear about this. We just freed them from life or death struggle we've been in since the game began. After all. What's the matter, guys? Is it really over though?
Yeah.
The sponsor was so strong before. It's hard to believe you killed them just like that.
Right, and we didn't see it happen ourselves.
Dude! There's literally evidence right here! Alright, we're all here! And that guy's dead! What more evidence do you want, idiots? You don't think we're lying to you, do you? How the hell can we get a spare body in here to like make you think he's still alive?
No, that's not it. It's just...
It's more like all this is happening so fast. We weren't there so much for it. It doesn't feel real, you know?
And I was the one who was supposed to avenge Lady Kurara.
Wow, this is not the reaction I was expecting. I'm not asking for a victory party or anything, but you can at least relax now. Sponsor's gone. Well, this is real mood killer. You guys are gonna need some time, huh? Hi, I took out my costume. Let's go here for the day. We can always accept your praise and adulation later. Yeah, but first, real quick, why'd you cut up the suit? Just in case. Good point. With things still feeling awkward between us and the other teams, we went our separate ways, and I returned to my room.
Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Man, it sucks. I kind of wish we had like a Scooby-Doo moment where we're like, now let's see who this sponsor really is. More announcement played, just as I got back to my room. Yeah, I guess I should get some rest. I went to myself vaguely and practically threw myself onto the bed. When I head to the pillow, I felt a gratifying sense of accomplishment welling up inside of me. We did it, Hiroko. We defeated the sponsor. All thanks to you. My grief from losing Hiroko had gone away, but now I knew that she hadn't died in vain. The others would come around. You just need time to process it. No more turning against each other. No more killing game. You can finally be a real team again. Maybe even friends. Comforted by that thought, I closed my eyes. From here on, we live a fun, peaceful life. That's how I wanted the rest of our 100 days to go. Yeah, peaceful. Dude, we're still fighting a fucking war here, you know? Just like the better times we had last time around. Maybe we could hold another barbecue party. Or a festival. Maybe we could all go to the beach together. That would be a nice change of pace. With all the doom and gloom ruined buildings in the background. Still imagining all those different possibilities, I felt myself drifting off to sleep.
Who is it this time? Then my doorbell started ringing. A visitor at this hour? I really don't feel like getting out of bed right now. I decided to pretend I hadn't heard. Whoever it was or whatever they wanted, it could wait. My dreams were calling me. Alright, I'm coming. Jesus. It's probably Darumi. I dragged my entire body out my bed and stumbled over to the door. I opened it and...
Huh?
Yagami, what are you doing here? Please don't tell me you want to another meeting. Can we do it tomorrow? Sorry, Takumi. I think it might be a little soon for us to be celebrating.
Ah.
Huh? What does that mean? Sponsor's dead, and we made sure of that. Three of us stood and watched the master of the killing game burn away to ashes. There was absolutely no way they could still be alive. Sponsor's dead, all right, but the bees are still our different story. Well, while we were fixated on watching the sponsor die, they all flew off. Some of them might still be looking around in the school somewhere. Now the sponsor is not here to control them anymore. Wouldn't they just leave? The thing about bees is they don't have to change their habitats at all that much. We're better off getting rid of them here and now so they don't start building nests and breeding. Great. So now we're exterminators. I wish I could put off the job until later, but I knew I'd never forgive myself if someone got hurt because of those bees. Alright, I guess we should go look for them. How are we going to do this? I'll handle the schoolyard in the rooms on the first floor. You take the second and third. If you hear even the tiniest bit of hint of buzzing, get out of there and come find me. I'll put on the suit and take him out. Wait, wouldn't it make more sense for us to, like, you know, for each of us, like, put on the suit and, you know, like, hunt them down one by one? Nah, that would make too much sense. At least with that around, there was no danger of hemoenema and augmented insects killing us. With that, Yugamu and I set out to check the campus for bees. I shouldn't wander around at random. I'll see if everyone's okay, and I'll ask if they've seen anything. Okay, I think I want to end things here. Because I'm getting, like, kind of exhausted. But next time, maybe tomorrow, I might check out, like, these routes real quick. Like spend an hour on this one, spend another on that one, and then come back to, like, this one right here. Hold on, I want to see like the new start of the decision first before I raid out. Okay, good. So it doesn't like start you like at the beginning of the scene, but it actually like starts you like from like the actual decision point. All right, that's good to know. Throw something. Oh wait, I should start at the beginning of the day. Do you have anything to throw? Maybe we can throw something at all through the bomb's trajectory.
There's something, but we don't have class weapons. What else?
Counting down. 5.
Damn it, there's no time. I'll just have to use this. I'll obviously throw whatever I could get my hands on. It was something ball-shaped.
Huh? Me?
Huh? Me? Okay, okay, I just want to see Surai die again in the explosion. That was the stupidest ending ever.
Okay, I just wanted to have fun. Yes. Okay, let's see who we can raid. Okay, is there anybody on? I'm not gonna raid anyone playing Last Defense Academy because I don't want to get spoiled right now. Unless it's someone I'm following that's playing Last Defense Academy, in which case I might raid them. Oh, let's raid them. I haven't raided them in a while. Okay. Thank you all for showing up. To the lurkers who are like decided to like watch the stream. I may be back like in the afternoon tomorrow playing more of this, just to like see like the other endings. But yeah, we'll have to see. Anyway, again, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you again, Zed, for like popping in and saying hello. I really do appreciate that. Anyway, have a good day. Have a good night. Take care. See you soon. And please go enjoy Bo. All right. Bye.